Okay, Mom, I'm shooting a video. Hi, Kat here from Standing Stone Kennels, and we are here for our final pup date with the Muddy and Benny litter. These guys are 8 weeks old, and they are going home today. So we are going to give baths, we're going to check and clean ears, we're going to trim nails, we're going to weigh the puppies one last time and worm them. We did a fecal last week and it was negative for everything, but our practice is always to follow our veterinary's direction, and they said 4, 6, and 8 weeks, so one more round of worming isn't going to hurt these little guys at all. So it is bath time. I've got my puppy shampoo that I really like. It's a Caria brand and it's the Comfort. A, it smells amazing, and B, it's really easy on these puppies' coats so it's not over drying. Next, I'm going to be using Pro ear wash and little cotton swabs to clean their ears. This is the same wormer we've been using throughout this entire process, so I will get weights on them and then worm them. I also have Tessa with me today. She's going to be helping dry off puppies and shuffle them in and out for me because this process can take a while and we've got a short window to get everything done before people start showing up to meet these little guys. So without further ado, I'm going to grab my first puppy. And get my water to the right temperature. Little Miss Mist, my little cuddle bug that always has been a water baby. But it's very interesting. A lot of times puppies who like the water and splashing around still aren't super wild about bath time. So we're gonna make this process as stress-free as possible with nice warm water, which my water takes a while to warm up, but it's getting there. Yeah. Isn't she the cutest little girl? Yeah, just the cutest. You ready? You ready for a bath? Yeah? Okay, we're getting there. Hop on into my tub, ma'am. She's like, I would like to hop right out. There we go. Nice. We've got a little sprinkle water that I'm going to sprinkle her. Haha, that's for sprinkle. That'll be perfect. But just water her down, get her completely soaked. Get her little face. Just gonna cover her eyes and tip her head down so none of that water goes into her eyes or down her nose. There. She's got a nice coat. I'm gonna turn my water over to the side because it's gonna turn back on. Turn that off. No hopping out, ma'am. And it doesn't take a lot of shampoo for these little guys to get plenty of lather. So I'm gonna get under their arms and bellies because these guys like to play out in the grass and the dirt and dig. No, not a puppy that digs. And get her legs and her little feet, her little ears. Just the outsides though, because I've got the ear cleaner for the insides and I don't want to get a lot of water down in her ears. Good puppy. Top of your nose, scrub, scrub. There you go. Yeah. Turn my water back on. Check the temperature, it's still good. And rinse. Now it's important to make sure that you get your puppy completely rinsed so that there's no soap lingering in their coat because soap can actually attract grease and dirt if it's not completely cleaned off, and we definitely don't want them getting dirty right after we got them clean. I'm gonna tip her head down so I can get the top of her nose. Get her sides, all the way down her legs. Having one of these water handheld sprayers is awesome for getting under their bellies. Sometimes people use water cups and things like that to pour over the puppy, but that still makes it tough to get their bellies because I can actually tip this completely upside down and spray her undercarriage, basically. And you can see she's not having a too bad time in here. She is not trying to escape constantly. We got you completely rinsed, ma'am? And I can also feel her coat once it feels really well rinsed. It doesn't feel soapy anymore. Good. So turn my water off. Grab my puppy towel. She goes, I have lots of water hanging out in my paws, so I'm going to just give those a little squeeze. Squeegee your sides with my hand, because their coats actually will hold a lot of water when you get them completely wet. Yeah, look at your little face. Oh, the cutest. Okay, I'm gonna have Tessa hold her while I clean her ears. So she's just gonna come over here, hold her like a little baby. Got my ear cleaning solution and my pads. I'm going to pour the solution on my pad, not directly into the puppy's ear. So like I said, I don't want a whole bunch of liquid going down in there. And then I'm just pulling her ear out and scrubbing around in there. She's got a lot of, you're probably not going to show everybody, she's got a lot of little folds and things that I want to make sure I'm getting cleaned out well. You can see there was a little bit of dirt and ear grime, but not a lot. But we want to make sure that that's really nice and clean. The next one too, ma'am. Okay, nice and clean. And then I'm going to just take one more dry one and dry them out nice. And that, everyone, is how you give a puppy a bath. So we're going to get going on the last 3 of these puppies and speed this up into fast motion. Weight. We're going to get a weight on these guys. Okay, so I've got my wormer. I've got my scale on to pounds. I've got my little pupper. And there you go, just sit. And, oops, I'm actually on kilograms. I was like, there's no way you're only 5 pounds, but you could be, no, hold on. 11.7 pounds. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll have Tessa hold her one more time while I get my wormer dosed up. They really like the taste of this stuff, so it's not an issue. Tip it just a little more. Watch, I tip it just enough that I pour it on myself, because that's about how my life goes. There we go. Okay, baby. She says, thank you, I will take that treat. Good girl. Good girl, miss. Okay, now next puppy. job. Well, I am gonna get these guys upstairs with Tessa's help and then get their nails trimmed and get everything else ready for these little guys to go home. And now it's time for these little guys to get their nails trimmed. I'm still sitting them on my lap, and I'm still gonna trim them just like I do any adult dog where I run my nail clipper under the edge and clip perpendicularly. If she starts to wiggle or fight me, I'm going to just settle her down. There's nails are still really small though, so there's not really any shaping that needs to be done with these guys. But the fact that we've done nail trims every week over the last week has gotten them really comfortable with this process. And it goes pretty smoothly. So I always recommend to our puppy buyers, when they get their puppies home, to start this process right away. Just even them getting comfortable holding the puppy in this position, getting the nail trimmers out, and making very small trims over the next week, just so they get used to this. So I'm gonna get the rest of these little guys nails trimmed and put them out to play. Puppy Send Home Day, so the table is full of goodies. We have stuff from Eukanuba, because that's the dog food we feed. We feed the Eukanuba large breed puppy food, and they sent a whole bunch of little things to go with the puppies. We've got some rope toys and some other toys. We've got a kit to put all the stuff in with food scoop and treats from Pork Chomp, puppy size collars, koozies, and then clickers, of course. And then we have check cords, tumblers from Big Frig, our Easy Lead, Mission Mercantile koozies, and DT Systems e-collars, and puppy bumpers, and then a few Who Regs, just in case anybody decides that they need to add something on when they pick up their puppy. And these little guys say they are ready to meet their forever families. Just a few minutes left, little guys, and everyone will be here.